Today we are back with another problem, and today's problem is maximum product subset of an array. So what is maximum product subset of an array? So we have to take an array, and the task is to return the maximum the task is to return the maximum possible product with the subset of an array elements present in an array, and the maximum product can be a single element also, and the products can be very large, so we have to give 10 to the 9 plus 7. Okay, so if you see, we have an array of values -1, -2, 4 and 3. Now if we check the possibilities of products, suppose if I do 2, 4, 8, so what will be my product? If I see 2, 4, 8, my product will be 8 into 3, okay, which is 24. Okay, but what else do I have? uh, what else do I have? -1, -2, 16, 24. The maximum product can be a single element also. -1 to 0, 0. So the product is 24. So 4, 4, 16 product is out of yeah. So if I carefully see this, what I'm getting is I'm getting a 2, 2 into 4 is 8, 8 into 3 is 24. Yeah. Just took some time. I was thinking something else. So what you can see is we have an input ARR and -1 and 0. When you multiply this, we get a 0. Okay. So this is a very simple problem, that there will be a list of elements and we have to maximize the product. We have to maximize the product. Okay. So how we are going to do this? First, we are going to take our maximum product as 1. Now we are going to take a long minimum negative value as long dot max value. So we are initializing this value with infinity. Okay. Infinity. Okay. And int count negative equals to 0. This is the count total number of negative values, and int count 0 equals to 0 means total number of counts of zeros. Long product with 0 is equals to 1. Okay, long product with 0 is equals to 1. We have taken product without 0 is equals to 1. So whenever we're doing a product means multiplying two values, that value without 0 multiplication, we are storing it in a variable. So say for example we have -1, 0, 2, 4 and 3. The product without 0 will be 1, 2, 4 and 3. That's the reason we're getting 24. We cannot take 0, right? Now we are taking a mod value 10 to the power 9 plus 7. We can write this 10 to the power of 9 plus 7. Okay, if the size is equals to 1, means the size of our array is 1, then we are going to simply return get. Okay, we are going to simply return the 0. Now we are going to traverse this. Now if the value is equals to num, then we are going to count, and then we are going to continue. Okay, we are going to count the number of zeros. If the value is a negative value, then what we are going to do is minimum negative, which was initially infinity, as we have done mat dot max value. Okay, and mat dot absolute value of the num, which is the value at present. Now we are doing product without 0. Since it's lesser than 0, we are going to do product without 0 is outside the loop. So product without the 0 is product without 0 into the value present at the particular place, that's num, modulus of mod. Okay, so num is nothing but the loop counter. Num is present inside the array, like that. So if the total number of count is 0, then we are going to return 0. If the product is greater than 0, we are going to return the product without 0. If the count negative is equals to 1 and count 0 plus count negative, means 0 and negative count is equals to array of size, then also we're going to return 0. Lastly, we are going to return product 0 divided by minimum negative. Why we are doing divide by minimum negative? Because product without 0, there will be some values, and that value might be very long. That's the reason we are dividing it with minimum negative, minus of minimum negative, because we are dividing it with negative value. So say for example, if I have a product as -1, 0, 4 this, so if I divide with minus of infinity, okay, so minus minus cancel, plus infinity will have some value which is larger value to handle large cases. So think like that. Okay, so that's the reason we are using a minus of negative value. So this was the problem statement, and it's not a very difficult problem statement. They have categorized this into a medium level problem statement, basically because of the base cases. So if you see, there is one base case, okay, there is two base case, there is three possibilities, four possibilities, and five possibilities. These are all possible combinations, but in the end of the day, what you have to do is product without 0 into num. Okay, and for calculating the minimum value of the existing value, we can use a mat.abs value, as well as with the negative infinity value. Okay, so this was the problem statement, and I hope you could understand. For any doubts, you can just run this particular solution, and it will help you solve the problem. Thank you, and we are looking forward to see you in our next video.